Good evening. We will call the May 11th Cullman City Council meeting to order. Mr. Moore, would you conduct roll call, please?
Yes, Madam President. President Pro Tem David Moss.
Here.
Council President Kim Hall.
Here.
Councilmember Jason Willoughby.
Here.
Councilmember Paul Schaefer.
Here.
Councilmember Chuck Scheifer.
Here.
Thank you. This time we'll have invocation and pledge of allegiance led by Officer Adam Clark of the Cullman City Police Department.
Let us pray. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day and for everyone gathered here tonight. Please give our city council wisdom and guidance as they make decisions for our community and help us to serve others with kindness and respect. In Jesus' name, amen. Amen. Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Item number 3, approval of minutes of prior meeting. Do we have a motion to approve the April 20th minutes as written?
Madam President, I make a motion we approve. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Hearing none, motion carries. Item number 4, public comments, petitions, requests, and communications. We do not have any public comments this evening. Did any others come in? No, none. Okay, item number 2, special event request from Reverend John Bussman of St. Paul's Lutheran School for a field day on May 18th, 2026 from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. This will cause that street in front of St. Paul's to be closed for that duration.
I'll make a motion we approve. I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Hearing none, motion carries. Item 3, we have a special event request from Amber Thornton of Cullman County Public Library for a summer reading kickoff block party on June 8th, 2026 from noon to 2 p.m. Do we have a motion to approve the request?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Hearing none, motion carries. Item number 4, special event request from Amber Thornton of the Cullman County Public Library for a Community Heroes Day on August 22nd, 2026 from 10 a.m. to noon at the library. Do I have a motion to approve?
Madam President, I make a motion we approve. Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Hearing none, motion carries. Item 5, we have a special event request from Emily Abney of the American Cancer Society for a Relay for Life event on May 30th, 2026 from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. in Depot Park at Fest Hall. Do we have a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Hearing none, motion carries. Item number 6, we have a special event request from Thomas Moss for a Christina Chambers Twilight 5K run on August 7th, 2026 from 4 p.m. to midnight, beginning at the Cotton Creek Warehouse. And I would like to ask Councilman Moss to speak about this event, please.
Yes, so this started as a little effort to bring back, I don't know if everybody remembers, the Midnight Run used to be a big deal, and to bring back a community event like that, but it's evolved to a much bigger event. It's going to be a way to honor and celebrate Christina Chambers and her love for Cullman and the local running community. Some of the proceeds will benefit her son and Willow Path, which I believe is a mental health organization. Domestic violence, I'm sorry. The festivities will start at 5:30. The race will start at 8. There will be a band to follow. They've already got 116 people signed up, and it's not until August. They're expecting over 500 runners, so it could turn into, you know, a big event for Cullman, even a little bit of a tourism event, because there'll be a lot of people coming from outside of Cullman to run in it. So it should be a good event.
There'll be a lot of people from all over the place, I would expect. I'm sure Rick Carley will be helping spread the word and get the word out for this event, too.
They are going on Fox 6 to promote it.
Thank y'all for planning that. I know her family will be greatly appreciative. Do we have a motion to approve?
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Hearing none, motion carries. Now for our reports of committees, boards, and officers, we'll begin with Councilmember Place One, Councilman Scheikel, Public Safety Committee report.
So I got a couple things I want to talk about. First, the Cullman Fire Rescue Operational Report. They completed, the entire agency has completed all their hazmat tech training. They were on site for the Strawberry Festival with 6 patient contacts. They were on site for the state track meet at Cullman High School with 2 patient contacts. They participated in the annual Touch a Truck event at Sportsman's Lake. I don't know if y'all saw that on social media, where 1,600 participants were there, so they were able to interact with the community at that level. Michael McLemore completed the Structural Collapse Rescue Awareness Operations and Technician Certification course at the Alabama Fire College. So, given the events that's occurred over the past couple weeks, that's probably a very important certification to have. Police Department, they gave out 77 tickets for the month of April. 371 warnings. They made 72 misdemeanor arrests and 27 felonies. What we're going to highlight is Adam Clark, his community relations officer. He's created a new program called the Senior Experience Behind the Badge. This is going to give local high school seniors the opportunity to shadow a Cullman Police Department officer during career day. The program allows students to get a firsthand look at daily police operations and learn more about careers in law enforcement. Students will be able to observe officers in the field, ask questions, and gain a better understanding of the responsibilities that come with serving and protecting the community. So I think that's going to be a really great program. So thank you, Adam. That's it.
Yes, thank you. I'm excited about that program, and I think we'll be hearing a little bit more in the coming months through HR and our various departments looking to grow our own and recruit students in our own community who may be potential employees for the city that may just not be aware of some of the jobs or not know that they're interested in that particular career path. So I'm very excited about that. Thank you, Councilman Scheikel. Councilmember Place Two, Councilman Moss, Tourism and Park and Recreation Committee report.
So we got a lot going on in tourism and park and rec. So I've got Harmony here to kind of share a couple updates from tourism. So turn it over to Harmony.
Thank you so much. Good evening, Mayor, Council President, and council members, and everyone here tonight. Thank you for allowing me just a few moments of your time to share some exciting news from Visit Cullman. Tonight represents a meaningful milestone for tourism in Cullman as we continue to build momentum, strengthen our brand, and create experiences that drive both visitation and economic impact to our community. First, I'm incredibly proud to present the very first official promotional video for Visit Cullman. This video was created to capture the heart of our community and the authentic experiences that make Cullman a destination that people want to visit again and again. We know that tourism is driven heavily by digital storytelling, and this video gives us a powerful tool to showcase Cullman across social media, advertising campaigns, trade shows, and other outreach efforts. It's more than a video, it's a representation of our community. Take it away.
Planning a trip to Cullman, Alabama is easy. Start downtown. You'll find unique shops, great restaurants, and plenty to explore. Mix in local farms, fresh food, and unexpected stops that make the trip feel special. No matter when you visit, you'll experience what makes Cullman unique, a blend of German heritage and Southern hospitality. Head over to Smith Lake. Spend the day at Smith Lake Park, get out on the water, or just relax and take it all in. And for sporting events, the Omniplex offers a state-of-the-art space built for bid weekends. Find more than you expected when you visit Cullman.
Thank you so much. We're so excited to present that to you. It's been the culmination of many, many months of hard work gathering all of the data and the videos to put that together. And so we feel like it's a perfect representation for us to get out and sell Cullman to visitors. So next, I'm also excited to officially announce the launch of the new Visit Cullman newsletter. So this newsletter is going to serve as a direct communication tool so that we can reach our community, our stakeholders, our partners, and then also visitors who want to know more about what's happening in Cullman. So just wanted to bring that to your attention so everybody in the community can get out and sign up for the newsletter. Just go to visitcullman.com and scroll down to the newsletter portion, and you can easily sign up. Finally, I'm really thrilled to announce the launch of our very first Cullman Restaurant Week. It's happening this year for the first time ever, September 10th through September 21st. It's going to be a community-wide celebration of our growing and diverse culinary scene. It's an 11-day celebration that will debut with an inaugural kickoff experience, and we're going to call that Culinary in Cullman. It's going to bring together local restaurants for an unforgettable evening on September the 10th at the Omniplex. So for the remaining 10 days of that celebration, there's going to be participating restaurants that have special menus, discounts, incentives, everything to celebrate our culinary scene in Cullman, to elevate our culinary scene and get people out in our restaurants to support them. This initiative was created over a week during a need period for our restaurants. We found through the formation of a great committee that this was a down period and that our restaurants needed help during this week. So we're going to create the first ever Cullman Restaurant Week that many destinations all across the United States have. And I'd like to thank our council president, Madam President Kim Hall, who sparked this initiative. She saw a restaurant week and said, hey, we need to do this for Cullman, so we jumped right on it. And also I wanted to thank Councilman Moss. Both Council President Hall and Councilman Moss serve on the Cullman Restaurant Week Committee, along with some other great members of our community. So we're thankful for all of their service. I did want to invite everybody to come to an official press conference on May the 26th. That'll be held at the Cullman Area Chamber of Commerce at 4:00 p.m. So it's going to be just a little taste of what our kickoff event will be. And we're going to release this all to the community, invite all the press from the community and around so that we can recruit visitors, get our restaurants excited, and get out and support our culinary scene. As a little thank you and a preview to what we have tonight, you'll notice that I'm wearing the Cullman logo, the Cullman Restaurant Week logo on an apron. So we actually brought and had these made for everybody, and so I have one for each of y'all tonight that I'd like to give to you, and thank you for letting me come and present tonight.
Thank you.
Any questions?
No, hopefully it'll be an exciting new event. So.
I'm excited about it. Thank you for working so hard with your department to pull this together. I know it's been a team effort, but I think it's going to be a great event for our community.
Thank you. Thank you all so much. Thank you. I hope y'all enjoy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Great job, Harmony.
Thank you very much.
But wait, that's not all. I got more. Nathan. Nathan's got there's a lot going on in Park and Rec as well, so he's going to update us on a couple of things that have happened and a couple of things coming up.
I don't think I've met with y'all since Strawberry Fest. We had another great event. In spite of the weather, we hit a new record crowd size. Over 65,000 people showed up from 35 different U.S. states, which is just mind-blowing for that festival. I mean, it wasn't just a few years ago, and it was 25,000 people. And we were in here celebrating, if you go back to the record. We also held the Nike Junior EYBL tournament this last weekend. What's exciting about this tournament is we didn't have enough courts. We were at 8, we have our 8 courts in Omniplex. We had 130 teams, and in our facilities, we could not accommodate 130 teams. So we called Branch Whitlock at Cullman Basketball Academy, or Complex, and utilized his 3 courts as well. So his facilities with ours was able to accommodate this large tournament. We ended up welcoming teams from 16 different states and averaged about 3,500 people a day. So it was a great event for us. The water park is getting ready to open. We actually have started hosting school field trips to the park, which is kind of surprising with this weather. It's hard to think about getting in the water right now, but we're already at that point. The Lazy River is going to, I think we'll get it at the beginning of the season. I'm not sure if it'll be opening day, but it'll be really close. We appreciate everybody that's involved. That's been, again, a big team effort from a lot of different departments, and We also appreciate the mayor being out there to help coordinate all that effort. But it's going to be exciting. I have no doubt it'll be one of the most talked about water parks in the state, all the way to the coast. So we appreciate your support for that. That's all for my report. Thank you.
Thank you. That's all I got.
All right, thank you. Councilmember Place 3, Councilman Willoughby, Public Works Committee report.
Mine is a little lengthy tonight, believe it or not. First report on the city garage. They have posted a job opening for a heavy diesel mechanic. Posting went live this past Friday. The current tech is, he's just moving. He's working his notice out, and his last day will be May the 15th. And once again, he's leaving on good standings, but they are looking to replace him. So if anybody's interested in that position, you can apply online. This was interesting to me. So from April the 11th through today, the garage has serviced or made repairs to 108 vehicles in a month, basically. So they're busy. He's letting me know that they have no scheduled vacations for the rest of May. They've got several on the books that need work, and anyway, he's doing really well. He says he'll be caught up by the end of the month. So good report from Josh at the city garage. Sanitation is close to completing, and I don't know if any of y'all know about this. They're building a pad for a 10,000-gallon fuel tank. They're waiting on the electrician to come and wire the pump and everything, but this tank will hold 10,000 gallons. They are using 7,000 gallons of fuel in a 3.5-week period. By doing this, they're going to be able to buy in bulk a transport load, which is usually about 7,000 gallons, I believe, and a savings of, in today's prices, a savings of $1 a gallon.
Oh, wow.
So I thought that was worth reporting on. That's going to be of course, we know Sam's always on top of the dollars, and that'll be an easy way to recoup that cost back. And also, in the event of an emergency, we've got 10,000 gallons worth of diesel fuel in a tank. So really good stuff for that. So, and I also wanted to report on Wes and I this morning had our second meeting with the building department pertaining to the setbacks, the current setbacks and lot sizes for R1 through R4 residential districts. We're not ready yet to report on the details, but I just wanted to let the public know that we are looking at moving forward on revising single-family and multifamily zoning setbacks and total lot sizes for future residential construction. Thank you. That concludes.
Good, thank you. Member Place 4, Councilman Schaefer, Utilities Committee report.
Hey, how y'all doing? I want to welcome our new plant manager, Clancy Hyde, and I was going to get Chris to tell you about where he come from. He's been here before. Want to welcome him back to the city. Chris, you want to tell him? You doing a good job.
Yeah, Clancy, he's been with us since August of '23. He was with us prior and left for another better job opportunity years ago and come back to us, thankfully. He's going to knock this out of the park. I have no doubts. Very smart, and he'll get in there with them. He'll get it done. So far, in the little bit of time he's been out there, they've fixed 2 of the main gate valves. We've spent $800, and they're $45,000 a piece. So, you know, that type of stuff's what he's going to be doing. And there's a lot more of it to be done. We're looking at the grit removal system on the north end. We're ordering a chain for it. We're going to do it in-house too. This is just stuff that typically would have been contracted or done outside, and, you know, the gates would have been replaced at, like I said, $45,000 a pop. And Clancy, you know, he came up with the idea, let's pull them, see if we can fix them. And he pulled them, and our welders were able to fix them. So we repaired both of them. So, you know, that's the type of stuff I hope continues, and we get a lot of it. And it's going to be good.
Good. Thank you.
Welcome.
Welcome,
Thank you,
Clancy.
Clancy. You want to just say hi, Clancy? Yes, Clancy Hyde right there. Welcome back, Clancy. That's all I got.
Thank you. And for my report, information technology is the first department I'll report on this evening. Remember, through information technology, to view Facebook and YouTube online to watch our meetings. And the work sessions are actually broadcast after the meetings. Those are posted afterwards. We are very close to revealing our new City of Cullman app. It has already been approved and published on the Apple Store, so it should be available for citizens to download soon. Work continues on our website, our new website. I've actually had a sneak peek of that, so I think you're going to be excited to see a new user-friendly website for the City of Cullman. Our IT department has completed the cybersecurity audit, and I was able to sit in with Jacob on the audit review with the auditors, and we had an outstanding audit, and we are currently working on some of the recommended policy updates and proactive risk management recommendations that were provided in that audit. During the month of April, our IT department resolved 217 service tickets. That is an average of 11.5 per workday over and above their projects and their day-to-day maintenance. So that's a lot of service tickets in a day over the projects that they're doing for all the various departments. So we appreciate the work of our IT department. Also, just an update that recently an employee email in another department, not the City of Cullman, but another governmental department, had a compromised email account that sent out a phishing email to mass emails, and our system, Proofpoint, filtered those emails, and so there was no breach of our email system because of the work of our IT department. So we appreciate that work that you guys do on a day-to-day basis. And in our Human Resources Department, we have onboarded 96 employees. That's 9 full-time, 87 seasonal, 3 full-time at the wastewater treatment plant, 1 full-time museum director, 1 full-time at the RV park, and 4 full-time water and sewer, and we offboarded 36 employees. Our Human Resource Department also participated in panel interviews with the police department to go through that HR process with them. And we had a department head meeting report where Michelle and Mayor and all the department heads met to discuss the new employee handbook, to update department heads on those changes in the handbook so that they could get those out to the employees within their department. They reviewed FMLA and ADA regulations and then distributed some standardized personnel-related forms. And that handbook has been made available to all employees digitally, and they will eventually, throughout the process, all sign that they've received notification of that. They'll have a digital copy. If they want a paper copy, they'll be able to have access to the paper copy through the HR department. We'll make that available. Then for our economic development report this month, Cullman Economic Development is participating in a local and regional wage and benefit survey. The deadline for that is May 15th. Our latest employment data shows a labor force of 39,715, employment of 38,677, unemployed 1,038, with an unemployment rate of 2.6, which is down from previous months. Cullman Economic Development is working on several retail, commercial, and industrial projects. They recently coordinated a discussion between Wallace State and existing industry to look for placing welders in positions in some industries through Wallace State. They've also worked with Nathan Anderson. Nathan, you didn't give an update on the carts. I know you've kind of worked on that with the other departments, and you may want to chime in on this, but we've been working with carts to secure stops for carts on transportation routes so that they will actually make regular stops at Walmart North, Walmart South, and Publix. Did we get any other stops? Okay, good. Okay, so Neesmith Park, Donald Green Center, and the library. And we were able to work together with some other agencies to purchase the benches that need to go there so that there is a place to sit at those stops.
It is waiting for the last final review with, I guess, federal program and whatever the funds they get there, but it's
Okay.
looking positive.
So once we receive that final approval, we'll make an official announcement that those stops are open. So that's exciting progress. I appreciate you all and Economic Development and other agencies working on that. The Uniform Initiative is a new uniform store that just held its grand opening recently within the last couple of weeks. They're located in the new building by Monograms Plus. And the Redstone Federal Credit Union retail shops in that new area right there on 31, they are looking for their potential new tenants, and they have executed one lease with more to follow. And Susan, I don't know if you've got any more on that, but
I was just wanting to let y'all know, because I know there's been some concern that there's existing buildings that are sitting empty. And I just want to let y'all know that, this is a banking industry and they work probably a little slower than some other ones, and they want to make sure they get the right tenants for their bank. So, so they're just taking their time. So it's not that they have lack of interest, they're just moving a little slower.
looking,
He thinks after, when I talked to him last week, he thinks he only has like 1,200 square foot spots available in his spot if everything comes to fruition.
So- so he's close to having those spots filled. Okay, thank you. And speaking of Susan, Susan will be attending the International Council of Shopping Centers annual convention this next week. Susan serves as the Economic Development Association of Alabama Retail Committee Chairman, so she is the chairman for our entire state. And we'll be attending that to work with attendees and retailers on looking at our community. Right.
What we do on Sunday afternoon, we have a reception and.
Can you go to the microphone so that, because if they're online, they might not be able to hear you.
I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
So what it is on Sunday afternoon, we have a 2-hour reception where everybody from Alabama that's going to the show, like me and other municipalities, they actually can go, and we have commercial realtors, we have commercial developers there, and the people that are there are people that are just doing business in Alabama. So it's a great way for all of us to get together and meet people that we need to know who's going to be doing business in our community. So it's a great way to kick off that conference. And if you've ever been, usually I have like over 21,000 steps over about a 3-day period. So there's a lot of walking, a lot of visiting with people. And the last year, Alabama League of Municipalities actually had, they did an expense and actually bought a booth. So we now have a booth that we can all call home while we're at that show. So Alabama League of Municipalities has taken an interest in this, and they see the importance of where our sales tax dollars come from, and so they're doing that to support the communities in that aspect.
Great, thank you. And you might want to stay because we have one more for your department. Recently, Economic Development has concluded interviews for the new hires within the department, and we have one of our new hires here tonight, Hayden Solomon, started today as project manager. Hayden, would you just stand up so they can see you over there?
And just so everybody knows, Jamie's stuck in the airport, so that's why she's not here tonight. But she wanted. We are excited to have Hayden with us. It was his first day, and we thought without Jamie here today that me and him wouldn't be busy, but we've kept pretty busy today. So we're excited to have him on board first day, and we're excited, and we look forward to working with him. And we'll have another hire coming on probably in a couple of weeks that we'll be announcing at that time.
Okay, great. Welcome, Hayden. And where are you from originally?
Reeltown, Alabama, Lake Martin area.
Lake Martin area. Well, welcome to Cullman. We have a lake too. Pretty nice. Pretty nice one. Okay, that concludes my report. Mayor's report.
We'll talk a little bit about paving tonight. It is paving season, but some of the ones that our team has paved, because we're now currently working towards just milling areas that the paving contractor can get to. You kind of have to time it out with them. So working on that, but we've, over here by the middle school, we timed that out while they were out of school. We took care of that, I call it a little cut-through area on 4th right there, so it's completed. They did a really good job. We've paved on Murphy Street, and all these are not necessarily the whole way, but areas that have been identified. Cleveland Avenue, Ann Street, Rosemont, we got some more on Rosemont to get to later, but DeMoray was one that, some of these were left over from last year. We're currently what I call east of West Elementary in that area, if you get over into that area, but we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we've got about 8 milled and working towards, they're gonna be here Wednesday. rained quite a bit last week, so they didn't get to pull off the job that they were on, but we always kind of take them when we can get them. But the beauty of them being able to help us is we'll mill, then we have to stop, then we pave, and we'll mill and we stop and pave. And once we get them here, we can mill and they pave right behind us. So we're feverishly mill before they get here, and we get, double the production. And doesn't cost us that much more for them to pave. I mean, it does some, but we like to get production. So the milling is the most expensive part of it. And as far as getting an outside contractor to do the work, so that's something that we can do, and they do it well. And when we pave them well. But when Rogers Group comes and paves, they pave them well. So glad to see that going on. And as we pave, all the people that live there work with us really well. We go talk to them because a lot of these neighborhoods, they park on the street. So far we hadn't had to tow a car. It has happened. If you get kind of somebody gone or, and can't get them to the door, but, this is a good week to pave, no rain. So that's where we're at.
Good. Thank you. I know the residents over there are going to be excited to have those roads paved.
That was that same area, if you'll remember, that the state revolving fund, a lot of work, sewer work was done in that area.
Right.
So you don't really want to just do that work and then pave immediately, because it'll still going to settle a little bit in those patch areas. So we like to give it a little time, and it helps a lot. You may get a little, hopefully not, but it makes because they pack them good and do all that, but that's just the nature of when you dig a ditch and put stuff back in it, you can pack it all you want to, but it'll still settle a little bit. But so that's kind of coming in behind that work.
That's good. I've driven down a few of them, and it is nice.
I think
Chief?
Murphy was from one end to the other, though, right? Murphy, I think so. I went over and looked at it early in the week, and
Chief, you know what's going to happen now.
Cleveland to Hickory, I think that is the entire. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those people are happy, and then everybody else in town's like, when they're coming to my neighborhood. So, but yeah.
Looks good. Okay, next item on the agenda, we actually do not have any unfinished business for this meeting. And our new business, Resolution 2691, to amend position control and approving job descriptions, adding a clerk position for the water department, reclassifying an operator 2 as a lab technician at wastewater treatment plant. That is not a new position. It's a reclassification of an existing position that's already in position control, and approving job descriptions for communications dispatch and human resources. Do we have a motion to adopt?
Make a motion to adopt.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Hearing none, motion carries. Item 2, board appointments. Appointment for the CCCDD board for a term expiring April of 2032. Do we have a nomination for this board appointment?
I'd like to nominate Edgar Weigel to continue to serve in this position.
Do we have a motion?
Make a motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Hearing none, motion carries. We have a second appointment for the CCCDD board for a term expiring April 2032. Do we have a second nomination?
Make a
Madam-
mo-
Go ahead, Paul.
Make a motion to approve Beverly Wilkerson.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve? That was the nomination for Beverly Wilkinson.
Motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay. Hearing none, motion carries. Nomination is approved for Beverly Wilkinson. Okay, item number 3, city attorney.
Yes, Madam President, I have a request that we go into executive session for 2 matters. One dealing with economic development, and the second with a personnel matter with potential litigation implications.
Okay, we have a request from the city attorney to enter into executive session. Did you get the 2 reasons, Mr. Moore? Okay, do we have a motion to enter executive session?
Madam President, I make a motion, we enter executive session.
Do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed, say nay.
After them do.
Okay, the individuals that will need to be in the executive session are the city attorney, the mayor, all 5 council members, city clerk, and we will begin this session with our HR director, Michelle Bates. Anyone else?
Madam President, I would say I don't anticipate any action to occur after the executive session, but
Okay. So we
That
do
we will
not
just
anticipate
reconvene to-
any action to be taken after the executive session. The minimum amount of time that we will be into executive session will be 15 minutes. I'm sorry. After we finish with the first portion, the second person that we will need to have from economic development will be Susan Eller and Hayden Solomon. Okay, so at this time, we will enter executive session for a minimum of 15 minutes. It may take longer, but after the HR, we will come back and get economic development. Anyone else, unless you're just interested in staying, you're welcome to leave. We don't plan on taking any other action except for a motion to adjourn after the meeting. I will reconvene the meeting after the executive session. No action was taken during the executive session. It was all for informative purposes. The meeting is now reconvened. This time, do we have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
Have a second? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed, say nay. Hearing none, motion carries. On Tuesday, May 26th at 7 p.m. Meeting is adjourned.